Next up on my 90s style icon series is the otherworldly beauty Liv Tyle. Many of you will know her best for her role in the Lord of the Rings movies, or even more recently as Megan in The Leftovers, but I'll be picking a few of my favourite sartorial moments from my favourite era. When searching her 90s looks, one of the most prevalent are these shots from a 90s photo shoot. They're all over Tumblr. They perfectly sum up this style era. A-line denim, buttons, candy colours, cropped, choker style necklaces, childlike clunky shoes, white socks, cheeky and playful poses. It's got it all. This look is very easy to replicate using the high street and online stores right now. I found this baby pink t-shirt in American Apparel. It's not quite cropped enough, but nothing some scissors won't sort out. American Apparel delivered again with their A-line white denim skirt with buttons. Topshop, Motel Rocks, Misguided, all of those are worth checking out too. Brands like Dr. Martens, Clarks, The Regular Choice, all have plenty of styles that fit in with this trend, but I found some very affordable patent Velcro numbers on Public Desire. Liv is a natural beauty, so doesn't appear to be wearing much makeup aside from some pink blush and a light lip stain. I'm not so blessed in the skin or eye department, so needed a bit more help. Although she had already appeared in Silent Hill, 95's Empire Records was to become one of her standout fashion moments. Costume designer Susan Lyle said that she believed she got the sweater and skirt from Patricia Field or Canal Jeans. She remembers shortening the mohair sweater a little because it was kind of sexy to reveal her stomach. She also recalls that she had to look virginal, like a ripe piece of fruit. The boots were hers. They decided just to use hers rather than go and buy a new pair and age them down. Because there was a buzz about Liv at the time, there was a lot of thought put into her outfit. The studio weren't happy with the original choice and changed it, and thank goodness they did. Liv was like, "Really? That's so cliche. You want me to wear a plaid skirt?" She also remembers fluffy blue hairs from the mohair going up her nose all day, saying, "Mohair is not very fun, especially in the south where we were filming." Unfortunately, the scene where Liv Tyle reveals a red bra alongside her very relatable white knickers doesn't actually make much sense because a vital scene was cut from the final edit. So how did I recreate this look? I don't own a blue mohair jumper, but I do have this creamy one which is close enough and probably less itchy. American Apparel will probably do the most similar tartan skirts right now, but my one from Urban Outfitters was pretty close once I rolled it up a few times. Anyone else remember doing that at school as soon as your parents or the teachers were out of sight? These boots are a bit too new looking, to be honest. Ideally they should look worn and battered, but at least these give edge to a look which would be fairly prissy without them. I completed the Corey look with a laminate and a matte lipstick with that 90s brown kind of red. If you think of Armageddon, you don't necessarily think of fashion. The small issue of a giant asteroid potentially colliding with Earth kind of gets in the way of that. But when you look back at the character of Grace, played by Liv, you realise there are some pretty lovely style notes. There are some obvious Asian influences. Here she sweeps her hair into a bun. We still see it parting, so don't just slick it back Croydon facelift style. She's teamed with some delicate dangly earrings. The hair up really showcases the beautiful neckline of this oriental silk top. My version from a car boot sale replicates this look quite successfully. Oriental prints, materials and silhouettes was a big style story in the 90s. Shops like Jane Norman and Etam were big fans. Floral print was prevalent again in a very feminine, grown-up way, and the fit of the items had that retro appeal. I have lots of similar floral pieces thanks to my late grandmother's penchant for Marks and Spencer. Charity shops and vintage shops are packed with blouses like the one I'm wearing here. That retro style comes into play with the 1940s style tea dress shapes too. Polka dot is the retro print that we see come into play during a romantic scene with her on-screen beau Ben Affleck. I didn't have any in red myself, but polka dots are a staple in high-end and high street fashion and can always be found in abundance at vintage stores. Okay, so the movie got mixed reviews, but I remember sitting in the cinema and absolutely loving it, and I will admit to crying my eyes out a bit too. Okay, scientifically it may be way off, but in terms of entertainment, it delivers on a huge scale. Steve Buscemi and Bruce Willis, it can't be that bad, can it? It also ended up being the highest grossing film of 1998 worldwide, which says it all, I think. 1996 Stealing Beauty is a classic and stunningly beautiful coming-of-age movie. 19-year-old Lucy travels to an Italian villa which plays host to numerous family friends and an eclectic group of locals. You temporarily believe she is there to have a portrait sculpted by the resident artist, but she has other plans in mind. Discovering who her father is, a mystery she feels will be solved during this visit, having read her mother's diary after she committed suicide. She also wants to reconnect with a former love interest, who she hopes will allow her to fulfill her dream of losing her virginity in Italy. Okay, no more spoilers, just watch the film, okay? It's visually dreamy and she's absolutely beguiling in it. Let's talk style now. According to the internet, Giorgio Armani was called in to help with costume design. It's feminine, classic and innocently alluring. Nothing is too done. Think how you dress on a holiday. Your hair's left to dry naturally. Some evenings you'll tease it up into a romantic style. Lips are rose tinted, cheeks slightly pinked. It's all about floral prints. If it's a simple sundress for the day, it's strappy with a ditzy print, with a strap falling down for added innocent sex appeal. A white retro-fitting blouse worn with a tiered floral skirt is another effortless but ultimately feminine day look. Ethereal and soft, chiffon flowing, with sheer caftan-style sleeves and a larger floral print, makes for a beautiful evening look. Designers constantly find inspiration from this film. This sack pose and dress is a great example. The hair for this look, think relaxed goddess vibes. Bring the front sections and secure them loosely so they drape and should meet to create a bun. Tendrils only enhance this look. The rest should be in soft waves that look natural. I couldn't finish the video without mentioning Crazy by Aerosmith. The career debut for Liv sees her star alongside Alicia Silverstone, who had already featured in a number of Aerosmith's videos. It was one of the most requested videos of 1994, which is unsurprising considering the sexiness of some of the scenes. The decision to cast Liv Tyle in the video for Crazy was based on the video creator having seen her in a Pantene commercial, with absolutely no knowledge her father was in the band. The film like vid depicts them as schoolgirls who skip class and run away, driving off in a black Ford Mustang convertible. You see Liv enter an amateur pole dancing competition, a look I won't be recreating here. You also see her sport another cute fluffy jumper, this time in green and teamed with leather trousers. This look I can do. My leather look trousers are from Misguided. So before I wrap this homage to Liv Tyle, a few more items to nail her 90s look. A necklace made of lettered wooden cubes, saying something like peace or girl power will get you extra 90s brownie points. Like Liv did in the Crazy video, wear a t-shirt under your strappy sundress, which is particularly useful for UK summers. Motel Rocks and New Look do particularly great strappy dresses. I struggled to find vertical striped socks, but you'll find plenty with horizontal stripes. Head to Boohoo, American Apparel, ASOS and mysocks.co.uk for great knee highs. Motif t-shirts and fabrics that shimmer are also must-have items. And don't forget some well-worn Converse shoes. Hope you enjoyed my brief look at some of Liv's iconic 90s looks. Keep checking back for my next episode. Thanks for watching. Bye.